Hello everybody, Dlaw here, and I have been finishing the preparations required for the more interesting stuff that I'm going to be doing. That has included an iron farm, a gold farm, a string farm, slime farm, and a squid farm. The squid farm wasn't necessary, but I liked it, and I made it by accident, so I built a different one someplace else, just because I could. And that has actually given me an idea for several other stuff to do with squids, which is nice. Always nice to have stuff. So first things first, iron farms. I built 4 of them and connected them with canals to the center. There's a guy that I logged out, and they're confined to space and they poof everywhere. I just did that like 4 minutes ago. Yep. So I have them currently, had to have been under 5 minutes ago for them to still be here. Just a simple piston crusher. No redstone or anything. Hoppers here. Decent chunk of iron. Canals look something like this. Nothing fancy. Oh. Hello. I will fix that later. Oh yeah, they're 3 high. That's why they're not suffocating. And so there, and there. They are all DocM77's style tutorial. I just pretty much copied it exactly. Identical. Not kind of exactly the same. Next is the gold farm. It's right here. So again, nothing really fancy. This style prevents any gas from spawning, and it allows them to spawn really fast too, which is nice because I don't know, I didn't build it this big to start and it was going kind of slow, so I was like, oh, I gotta change it, and then I died like several times in the process because they hate me, and you'll see that right now. They hate me, and now they spawn pretty much as fast as I can kill them. It takes a couple of seconds after I finish killing all of them for them to finish getting up to the numbers they were up here again. But you walk up here, hit them with a snowball, they fall down a 2-wide gap, like 20 blocks down. Not enough to kill them, but enough to make them one-hit kills with a sword that they drop. Whoa. I'm going to hit that guy once and he's going to rocket me off the edge. I'm predicting it now. So if that guy disappears, that's probably the reason why. Yep, just hit him with a sword. I'm using my iron sword now because I don't want to go to the chest again. And I was doing this for a while, like, I'm going to record when I get to like a really high level. There's no chance of that. I die way too often. That was like my other idea. I was planning on like keeping track of how many times I die because, you know, like I'm in SkyBlock. How many times can you die? The answer is a lot. A lot. More than you would expect from more stupid stuff than you would expect. For instance, in this one, I didn't build the platform properly to start, like the top part where I was standing on. They kept smacking me off of it, and then they were angry at me when I was trying to fix it, so it just was a bad mess. And then I got stuck on the ladder, and it was just, I do not like zombie pigmen. I am going to be messing around with them so much later on. So that's the gold farm. I'm going to be eating golden carrots. Oh, hello. I didn't just see that, did I? I'm going to be using golden carrots to eat. So next, because it's nighttime, yeah, I landed on that, and I died. I think that's why they were all shooting out of the place. This is my spider farm. So I was just derping around. I was like, I wonder if snow golems can knock spiders off of a 1-wide platform. And they can. I knew that guy was going to die sometime. I don't have it set up correctly yet. They can still die because spider jockeys shoot them in the face. And then the spider also can hit them because they don't fall far enough to be one-shot kills from iron golem. So it's been going strong for like, I think I have 7 stacks of string so far, so they last a while, but I'm going to improve upon this design. It was just kind of one of those I wonder if moments, and I went to Creative World and was like, oh, it works. And then I built it here, and it was a lot of fun. I love watching it because it's just like, they're dying from only mobs. And that actually is going to has given me the idea to make a lot more traps without pistons and stuff, which is going to be fun, at least from my point of view. I have an idea for how to build a few different types of mob systems using only snow golems and iron golems. In fact, I only use iron golems over there. Is he mad at me? Is the real question. String farmer number 2. Okay, every time I've killed a spider in here, they have dropped a spider eye. And I have killed 2. So that should tell you a lot about how often they drop. 2 is sufficient to figure out how stuff drops. This is a new cobblestone generator, replacing the old one. It's much more efficient. 3 hoppers collect pretty much all of the drops. I'm going to build it 8 long when I get better tools, because when it's instant mine, I can just shoot through and then they'll rebuild, and I can just shoot through and fill up a chest faster than that. Got some more snow. Squid farm. So how this came to be, I was building this canal like right here, and I didn't count enough, so the water fell and it landed on this old mob system and like just on the edge. And so I was like, oh, well, I can get more snow because I had run out. And so I go down it, and as I'm going down it, I reach the bottom, and a squid just falls on my face. And I was like, what happened there? So I was like, oh, squid spawning. I can make a squid farm. And I did. Yep. I am actually going to be using squid for something that most people that is actually very reliant upon SkyBlock for it to work, which is nice. I'd like to build some more stuff that only works in this type of map. Well, it won't only work, it'll just be harder to do in a normal world. So this is a slime farm. I died a lot making this. I underestimate slimes, and then a big one will land on your face and you'll be dead in a second because I don't know. Before I placed these iron golems here, it was full of slimes, it was mob capped, and I was just like, I can fight my way with a sword from here to here? No. I made it to here. And then I died. And then I spent a long time trying to get my stuff back. And then I put these guys here, and it's all better now. So, slimes fall off. They may break in half or into whatever they break into, or they may not. The iron golems clean house afterwards, and on the occasion they'll get out, but for the most part the slimes stay in. If they do get out, that's why I built that little ledge over there, so they don't hit me when I'm waiting for string and I'm farming string and stuff like that. String is important for me, very important. I have plans for a lot of mob systems that require string. So got a lot of sticky pistons. Sticky, what is it, slime balls. I think it's sticky resin for some reason. No idea why. Got a few chests full. Empty one because I go through them so fast. I doubt I'll need all of it, but I mean, what's the harm in having extra? And so yeah, those are the farms I've built so far. Iron, string, slime, squid, gold is in the inside. I think that the one I've died the most to is the zombie pigman. But a close second is the slime, and then the funniest ones are from the iron golem farm. So before I had that, you might have seen the villager up there. I had iron golems spawning up there so I could build like tracks to get them to like the different farms. And I was running across that little area I built, and I see an iron golem like spawned, and it looked like it might have been stuck, so I was like, huh, I'll shoot it with my bow. Didn't have enough arrows to kill it, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna run in with my sword. Da, 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 da. I didn't even hit it before I died. I forgot that they have like super reach. So then I go up there again to try and kill him. I'm like, I'll hide behind a door. No, bad idea. And I was like, oh, I'll hide behind 2 doors. Nope, he still died. So I was like, I'm gonna build a tower and hit him from up there. That one worked. That one worked nicely. Another time, I didn't even hit one. I was just climbing up, and it was looking at me, and I like stopped right here, and it was right there. I was like, is it angry at me? Shouldn't be. I didn't touch it. Didn't even bother blocking him. Like, it's not angry at me. Dead. Got pushed off of the edge when I was building this little ring around the slime farm. And also, I originally built this incorrectly. I built this at level 40 on the top. Had to fix it. Didn't take long to fix. But I went back down to grab more snow. And like in the process of getting up, I didn't like have a ledge or anything. I was climbing up, see a slime, and I smack it away from the ladder, and I keep climbing. I was like, oh, I have to kill it. It will distract me later. Go down a little bit, it knocks me off the ladder, and I fall off the world. I don't know what goes through my head sometimes, but I end up dying a lot. Oh, another funny iron golem farm story. I knocked one off the edge because it was in my face and bothering me. So I punched it, and it fell. And I thought it had walked off. I completely forgot about it. I jumped down, and I landed right here. I'm like, oh, half a heart. That was close. Smack in my face, and I'm dead. That's about sums up my problems with remembering, that mobs are bad. Except for those guys. Those guys are fun. Snow golems are one of my favorite. And not just because they have the pumpkin face. And collect up some string. Usual string is about like 10 a night. Not much, but it's much more than nothing. Let me just put it that way. And this actually allows me to build a better gold farm before I have to build a overworld mob system, so that works nicely for me. That works in my favor because I plan on using gold a lot more than I plan on using gunpowder, string. Well, besides in the mob system, string is going to be the most important. I'm not going to use rotten flesh pretty much ever, except for to eat when I am smacking something that drops it. And bones I'll use. I will build a fast farm for those things. Carrots, potatoes, wheat. Don't have cocoa beans. Won't build that. And then arrows. I plan on getting the infinity enchant on like several bows, so one is more than enough, and I already have it. Yeah. So that's about it for now. I just like this. At night it's really funny because the snow is so bright and I have the lighting set up right that if I go like stand in a certain spot, it gets dark and then it like flashes like white, and then it just keeps doing it. I had it really good once where it was like strobe light, but I can't get it anymore. Don't know why. Anyways, that's about it. I'm gonna go now. Next episode I'm going to probably do I'm going to record a video and then put it in like 4 times speed or really fast speed. And I'm going to build a villager thing that I'm going to be using a lot of to help me get better tools and stuff. And then I'm going to explain more of like what I plan on doing as it's like going super fast. I'm going to be explaining what like my plans are, stuff like that. Yep, that's about it. after that, the more interesting stuff happens. I get to build the mob systems. I'm gonna redo one of those. I have an idea for a game that I'm gonna build that is gonna be, in my opinion, really fun, based on the new AI for certain things. And yeah, that's just the start of what I plan on doing. So, I'll see you later. Goodbye.